I still think the president should be George Washington. Like, cause that's my George Washington was my when I thought about a president, it was George Washington. He was the person I was like, this is what the president is. That's John Nichols and he lived out George Washington. Wasn't on no Paul Revere. You know Paul Revere, he just all he did was warn everybody. George Washington, he said his when he signed the declaration, it was already them niggas was still colonized by Britain though. You can tell because they was big. Like, everybody for them I'm not really sure, but everybody knew him. That was like the thing. And then George ain't have no teeth, bro. George, by the time he got close, his last words right like he was a fucking G. They tried everything in the power to keep him. They loved George. But like they feared him. He was crazy. George didn't get most of his recognition until later. Yeah, he got a lot of that recognition for being a founding father. But people didn't understand how they realized when George wasn't outside the war, they had to find other people to be what he was for America. He set the standard for America. George Washington for America. He was our real quick. Oh, fucking second. Standard, a global standard that everybody followed. Everybody followed the same standard. Yeah. Tell y'all something and this all of the knowledge I got just from reading books and just learning about him. When he was coming up, when he was like getting older, I was about to say coming of age, but when he was like getting older and stuff like that. This why presidents started becoming a popular thing to be. Because they had to find somebody to be him. Before, when you was a president, nobody voted him the president. He was declared the president. He declared himself the president, first of all. That's the first thing. Second of all, once, once once he no longer was like outside and then he died, like, yeah, I think somebody else became the president while he was still alive. I gotta really look. I don't know all the dates. I'm sorry, I don't. But not offhand. But I learned it before, so it's somewhere in my head. If I really had to think, I could think about it. But like, the point is, the date's not important. Well, they are important, but the date not at this moment. The point is, they had to find another nigga that'll sit at the helm and just say, yo, this is my shit until it's not my shit no more. Take it from me, basically. Oh, I killed this wolf. I stabbed the shit out. This the wolf I stabbed and he ran off. So we close by others. They had to find another person that wanted to sit at the helm, bro, and take the responsibility that he had. Basically, understand. He fought in the Revolutionary War. He signed the Declaration of Independence. He signed it. I'm just trying to get a feel of what he really did. And he fathered a nation. He fathered a nation, bro. Whole entire nation. A lot of the black race came from him having babies with his African slaves. By the time he had babies by them, they weren't Africans anymore. So I hope y'all understand that. They weren't fully Africans because it had already been hundreds of years that passed that they were here. By the time, George made his mark and created his own bloodline. That's another thing that, if you don't know, now you know. Like, but by the time he made his mark, like in history and started like reproducing with the black people that he reproduced with, it was super, like, it was there. You could see his mark once he made his mark. You could see exactly what he made. All them other people that was there with him, I think John Quincy Adams came in. Not sure. I would sit here and research it, but I might look this shit up later. But like, I had a book that taught me about the presidents when I was a little boy. Like, I was little as shit learning. Like, and I learned it at home before I learned it at school. I had a book that I got for Christmas, and my book used to talk when I touched like president names and shit like that. Like, it would tell you about. I had those type of books before I even like learned about certain stuff in school. I was learning about it at home because Christmas gifts was also motherfucking education. I don't know if they still like that today. I know a lot of the gifts out of both my kids, they are educational. back then that was before its time. That was before iPads. The books usually taught video. The books was the education. Right? The books had the motherfucking shit. Cave, like I cannot find it. I just wonder. Hold up, I'm pissed. I just wonder. A lot of times I be wondering, bro. Like, do you understand how many people? How many people? I'm trying to remember where the fuck this cave was at. It was a hill. Oh. Nope, it was that way. I had went up and then went down, so it's over here somewhere. It's like over here. I don't know, like a lot of times, yo, I find myself trying to like think about the stuff that they was doing back then, but it's like that shit was so far so long ago. Like, bro, mind you, let me break some shit down real fast. Oh, hold up. I had came from here down here. Cave. Yeah, but like, mind you, I'm not a history major at all. But I just was fascinated by history, like by American history. I was fascinated. I took a lot of history classes. A lot of people they ain't even take history. A lot of people, and if they did take history, they ain't pay attention. A lot of niggas, when they graduated high school, they got the necessary credits that they needed to graduate. And it's done. And I doubt if half of them niggas even learned this shit in middle school. I learned it in middle school. We ain't learned it in elementary school because in elementary, they was teaching us about the Declaration. They taught us about the bill and the amendments and when the country was founded and shit. That's what they taught us in elementary. And then